guys, welcome back. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. I am coming to you guys with some breaking news. R. Kelly was just found guilty of all charges, including racketeering and his S8X allegations as far as the trafficking. Again, R. Kelly was found guilty of all 9 charges brought against him by the government, including racketeering and the crimes against the minor children. This is breaking news, and according to reports, he is going to be held as he's been held in jail since 2019, and his sentencing will be May 4th of 2022. And just to update you guys on this unbelievable case, this is seriously the downfall of R. Kelly. Now, for the last several decades, R. Kelly has been accused of various acts, ranging from doing things to minors to also luring young women into his what was called alleged cult, despite several allegations over the last several years, and even having a high profile criminal trial on the child allegations case. The Grammy Award winning singer always seemed to dodge things, but today he finally bit the bullet. So, after a 2 year delay in his trial, which was happened by the C-19 issue, now the jury just came back and convicted him of all charges. He was also convicted of leading a criminal enterprise geared at helping him be predatory toward women and girls for his own gratification. Robert Kelly, better known as R. Kelly, is now 54 years old and have been convicted on these charges that he faced in the Brooklyn federal court, which includes racketeering based on exploitation of children, kidnapping, forced labor, and violations of the Mann Act, which bars the transport of people across state lines for your own pleasure. Kelly's legal team, for their part, argued that everything that happened with him and other folks was consensual, as far as the men and women that came out. As you guys know, 2 men did come out. 2 young boys at the time said that he picked him up at a McDonald's several years ago. After 6 weeks of testimony and 50 witnesses, the 12 jurors finally reached a verdict after several hours of deliberation. To be more factual, 9 hours of deliberation. Kelly is now facing several decades, up to and including life in prison, for which he will be sentenced for in May of 2022. Not to mention, he also has pending federal and state charges in Chicago as well as Minnesota. As the foreman read the verdict against R. Kelly, the completely disgraced singer sat stoically and stared straight forward ahead of him. After the verdict, Kelly walked out of the courtroom without handcuffs. An attorney for the singer told the Daily Beast they were disappointed with the outcome. This conviction also marks the latest in the Me Too era prosecutorial win against once untouchable men who previously slipped through the legal system after the conviction of serial person, R word, Harvey Weinstein. It's not easy to convict celebrities, especially in these type of cases. Some people are also thinking back to the Michael Jackson situation. And also, he will be labeled a predator for the rest of his life. And this is the second time that the Brooklyn federal prosecutors have successfully used a federal racketeering case in a statute commonly referred to by the acronym RICO to take down a predator. The same racketeering charges was employed in the prosecution of Keith Raniere, where Brooklyn prosecutors proved that the XIVM cult leader was at the helm of a criminal enterprise enabling for his own predication. So this is breaking news, and to continue this, the law recognizes when someone commits a crime as part of a group, he's more powerful, more dangerous. The Assistant U.S. Attorney Elizabeth Geddes told jurors during her closing arguments. She also added, without his inner circle, the defendant could not have carried out the crimes he carried out for as long as he did. Outside of the courthouse, Brooklyn federal prosecutors applauded the jury's swift verdict that will begin a healing process for all the victims and survivors in this case. They also commended the 11 men and women who spoke out against R. Kelly, and they say that R. Kelly used his fame, fortune, and celebrity to prey on young and vulnerable, as well as voiceless young men and women. This case literally is one of the biggest cases of the year, and there were a lot of allegations which I just have a hard time trying to refresh here, in which he would have them call him daddy. He would lock them in closets for days at a time, force them to take videos, and also, this is just sad. They were also locked in rooms and just objectified in the most horrible way. So I'm just breaking this news that R. Kelly was found guilty. These are just updated facts. I would definitely like to know what you guys' opinion about this crazy, sad situation. And again, this is another celebrity fell from your pedestal. And I'm glad that the victims will get justice served in this case. Describe to me how you guys feel, your opinions. And until next time, you guys enjoy your day and be safe.